The only thing that I want right now, at this moment, is the community tab. It's it. Really, not too much more. It seems as if that's what I'm absorbed into right now. That kind of value system. There are a lot of very famous and successful people who don't even have a channel, don't even have social media, not to mention having a community tab option. I sent a request to the Google team today, I hope that they'll get back to me, or someone will get back to me, or someone will update me, or somebody will install it on there. I could very well not want for anything else after, if I don't get this. Is it too much to ask? It's just a place where I can post stuff. Images, words, video recommendations. It really should be an available option for any channel, every channel. I'm not willing to just stop until I get this feature. I think it's really, I think it's a, wonderful idea to have a lot of options available. And you never know what I could use it for. There are several channels that don't have 1,000 subscribers, and yet they have the community tab. That's something that I want. And I'm willing to work very, very hard to get it. Because by the end of this year, I imagine myself having the community tab. I imagine myself having the same advantage that so many successful channels have. That way I won't have to feel so envious and jealous. And that way, people don't want to go on my Facebook page, they can always click in the community tab, because any post I put on Facebook, I will put on YouTube. Not all of them, of course, but the important ones. I want to engage with viewers in that type of way. And, just get up in the morning and maybe I have something on my mind that I could just type in. So, hopefully I will get that soon enough. Until then, I told my mentor that if you engage with community posts, you will be blocked off YouTube for 24 hours. It may be 48 hours, it may be 96 hours. I also know that there are several people who have more subscribers to their channels than I do. And so, I go and find out what they're doing. And a lot of the times I find that they announce what they're doing in the community tab. Or, well, they did. Or they could have. If anyone posts anything in there, it will be removed, or they'll be forced to get rid of it. I will not have anyone above me. If you're a member of my mentor, you cannot be above me. You can't have something more than I do. Because I believe that everyone should be in the same boat. These types of things where we look at something that we want but we don't have creates feelings of lack and feelings of absorption, feelings of obsession, feelings of disappointment and letdown and FOMO that we don't have this thing. And that really takes out the value of the content that you're putting out. It's not so much about the content. It's just about what you're using to express what you want to express, to share what you want to share. You can really mess with someone's, value of what they see to be a certain way. I admire those people who are simple, because with simplicity, you can focus on a more humble, on a more peaceful, um, understanding and appreciation of what they're putting out. Without too many of the bells and whistles, without all the fancy features that a lot of people do not have. I mean, editing softwares are one thing, a house is one thing, but to simply go on a worldwide platform and see something that is common off of that platform that you don't have, that a lot of other channels have, given their success over other channels, is rude. It's like if I was watching a cooking show and the host was eating something that I couldn't make, didn't have the ingredients to make, that I couldn't eat it right then and there. That's rude. And it kind of rubs it in people's face. Oh wow, look at me, look at how successful I am. I don't understand what propelled the creators of YouTube to not give everyone the features, of the platform, all of them, all the features immediately. What about Facebook? You can go on Facebook and you can do everything. You can create a story, you can post things, you can go live on your phone, you can make short 1-minute videos, you can post videos, you can post, images, memes, etc., etc., all of it. And, you have to discipline yourself to detach from certain things. And that's what I'm going to discipline myself to do, to create immunity with community. And my mentor will do the same, and they will have to do the same. If you want written posts from any creator on YouTube, any social media personality, go on their Facebook page or Instagram. I mean, just look at what they can do that you can do too, that anyone can do and have access to this particular option, this particular feature on a given platform. Because, well, otherwise, gratitude would probably be the best thing for, your given current position that you're in, whatever position that you're in. Gratitude is most important. Why would you want something if you can just, well, first of all, this is going to sound super cliche and kind of, I feel slightly like a broken record saying this, but accepting what is, first of all, making the most of what you have and what you can get and what you have access to, and really putting your values in a better place that has more, substance to it. Rejection is God's protection. If you want something, but then the universe or spirit isn't giving to you, there's a pretty good reason for that. That came from a community post. Another thing that came from a community post is that attachment creates resistance. So if you want something and if you're attached to that result, then you're probably not going to get it a certain way. Wanting is the opposite of gratitude and, happiness, and all these little, messages that I see, profound messages written in community posts. But what's important to know is that a lot of people just transfer their stuff from Facebook onto the community tab. And there's so much more on Facebook than the community tab, and that's the place to go. So, I made that rule to my mentor, and that is the rule, and that will be the rule until I see the tab on my channel, and I can, go for whatever I want to go for using that feature. I may never get it, or I may not get it in a long time. It'll just depend. But they're going to have to make use of what they have. That everyone has. And I don't know how long it's going to be. Maybe years, it may be weeks, it may be days. But things will be fair and square at Monumental. And that's the very truth. And that's final. Non-negotiable. I'm put my foot down. That's going to be the way it is. Intense and Pine.